mean, like, do you really feel it? Can you, do you feel it? Like, trying to escape. Like, can you feel it?
I'ma do what I wanna do. I'm tired of doing what you want me to. It always seems like it's me or you. Goddamn, what we gotta choose. I feel dangerous. I feel dangerous. I'ma do what I wanna do. I'm tired of doing what you want me to. It always seems like it's me or you. Goddamn, why I gotta choose. I feel dangerous.
Yeah, I'm feeling dangerous.
I feel dangerous.
Yeah, let me show y'all what I'm talking about.
I'm feeling bold today. I guess it's prime time. Wake that ass up, baby. Welcome back. I am your host, Leroy Mitchell, to another episode of Wake That Ass Up, where we bring you sports, entertainment, news, and life, baby. Okay? Hey, first and foremost, I gotta start this off by talking about something, because this has happened to me too. Me and my babe was talking about some stuff last night, and then before you knew it, Snapchat then just had the whole damn. So we was talking about Wendy's and shit last night, and Babe woke up to this morning and the whole little thing was just, Wendy's all up in the Snapchat and shit. Look at this. Y'all see that? It's too bright. It's too bright, ain't it? It's too bright. Damn, it's too bright. No, that's not. That's right there. Wait. Y'all get that? It's too bright, ain't it? Damn. My bad, y'all. The reflection crazy. Let me see if I can change my brightness on my phone. Maybe because it's too bright there and it's not right. There we go. You see Wendy in there? What Wendy doing in the Snapchat? What the fuck is Wendy doing in the Snap? Wendy, what the fuck is you doing? What you doing up this early, Wendy? Trying to sell a nigga a hot Dave double and shit with cheese and shit. We ain't mad at you. One time for Wendy trying to motherfucker get that damn early marketing in. Hey, listen. Hey, your phone's just listening. If you have not heard, the updates been going out with all these phones, and you can't send text message from Android to Apple, and every app is listening, and boy, they advertising. So listen, make sure you go through your settings and you shut off certain things, because if you don't, they listening to everything you say. You might wake up to a motherfucking Dave's hot double text message and like, how the fuck did Wendy get my number? Damn, Wendy, shit, can I take you on a day at least? Get a motherfucking free 6-piece nugget or something like that, spicy nugget with the sweet and sour, Wendy. Hey, but for real though, listen. Hey, security is not what it used to be. If you think that what you saying on your phone is safe, I don't give a fuck if you got a VPN or not. Yo, you just paying for something else. That's all you paying for. But your shit ain't safe. Ain't nothing safe, nigga. They listening through everything. They listening through it. There's a microphone and a speaker and a fucking camera somewhere. They listening, okay? So just make sure you understand that when you talking and you think you talking freely, you ain't talking freely. Somebody listening. All right, y'all. So, hey, listen. On today's episode, we gotta talk about Luigi, and I ain't talking about Mario. I ain't talking about Mario and Luigi. I'm talking about Luigi, the motherfucker who killed the healthcare CEO. Hey, they caught this motherfucker. Hey, for as cold as this motherfucker is, some of this shit ain't adding up. As cold as they showed the beginning of this shit coming out and how he was with the silencer and I don't know what it was, a veterinarian gun and all that. As cold as this story was starting to seem in the beginning, the sketchiness is coming out through the motherfucking it's seeping through every crack. Something ain't adding up. Some stuff just started, like, some stuff just ain't adding up. I don't know. Maybe he got, like cold feet or something, and he got a little nervous and he started making mistakes. I don't know, but something ain't adding up. All right, then we got Jay-Z out here. Jay-Z has lawyered up through the roof. Jay-Z is not playing. He's sending his lawyers out. He trying to shut down conversation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it got crazy because back in the day, as an African-American male, we used to always laugh at motherfuckers who's like, oh, I'm gonna call my lawyer. I'm gonna call, like, we used to roast people like that. And now we got so many black men out here be quick to lawyer up now, huh, don't they? They be quick to call their lawyer. They used to shame motherfuckers for that. They used to shame black men for snitching. You know how many black men sat in jail for years and years and years for codes of honor that these motherfuckers now, with the quickness, just discard when they are in trouble. Listen, you see how it is? 'Cause I know some motherfuckers did time for Jay-Z, old cricket ass, for sure. Jay-Z definitely cricket in certain ways. In certain areas, I've heard some stories about Jay-Z where it's like, I don't know, business-wise especially. Go ahead, listen to any Dame Dash interview. He be trying to say hush-hush, but, man, he be trying to let you know there's some shit going on. Some shit ain't right. Some shit ain't right. So we gonna fucking talk about it. All right? Because I don't know what the fuck going on out there. Hey, also, if you don't know who Billy Carson is, Billy Carson is and I like Billy Carson. I've listened to a lot of Billy Carson. Read some of Billy Carson. I didn't read all his books, I ain't gonna lie. But I've skimmed through some of his books because I just kind of want to know, especially when he was talking about the Anunnaki and all them motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to know what's going on with ancient civilization, that forbidden knowledge. But, hey, Billy, I ain't gonna lie, you making black people look bad, bro. You making us look bad, man. Hey, listen, there's intellectuals out here. It's like intellectual black folk out here. You making us look bad, all right? You making us look a little bad because you can't be out here doing what the white folk do, bro. All right? I know you didn't lose no motherfucking debate, and then you went and got a motherfucking lawyer and a piece of paper and shit and try to sue a motherfucker. I know you ain't lose no debate and try to sue a motherfucker. Billy? Nah, nigga, nah. You done been around motherfucking white people a little too low, Billy. That's Billy, you lost the debate, bro. You try to sue? That's a little outlandish. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, I can understand that you saying. Individuals are defaming you or they messing with your character or this might be messing up your money, but to lose an argument and then to show up at somebody's doorstep at 2-3 in the morning and to make all these bold claims, man, we're going to get into it, Billy. I'm sorry, Billy. I ain't want to do you like this, Billy, but some of your shit starting to seem a little fraudulent. I ain't gonna lie, just a little bit. I ain't know, just a little bit. And with that being said, hey man, make sure you trust your gut out here, okay? Because man, you never know, what people be saying and what they be doing and how they be acting, and you just don't know. So trust your gut, because, they say one thing and then, they act a little different. I don't know. So, all right, y'all, we going to get into this thing real quick. You don't get this thing, man. Who is Luigi, man? Dang. Oh, yeah, and we got to talk about TikTok. Hey, yeah, TikTok filed a little motion to try to save itself real quick. I don't know if it's going to work. Probably not. TikTok probably gone. So if y'all motherfuckers on TikTok, get y'all life together right now, because I swear to God, your money is going to be gone quick, fast, in a hurry, and the U.S. want that shit. Flip, baby. Okay, let's get it. What should we talk about first? TikTok? TikTok files emergency motion to stop ban from taking effect. Let's see what they talking about. Might have some people with the sound on. Let's see what they talking about out here before. I don't really feel like reading today. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like overly reading today. We might let them do some of the narration for your boy today. See what they talking about, because I want to see, if there's some insight that I don't know. Because sometimes you can read this stuff and, they be leaving stuff out and they'll say things that they won't put in this actual, in a transcription or something like that. I don't know. They don't put it in the paragraphs I be trying to read. Let's listen. We can listen today.
For TikTok, it's a popular app, of course, but it could be banned in the U.S. next month following an appeals court move. ABC's Zoreen Shah has more on the legal battle. Zoreen, good morning. Millions of people are looking at this now.
Millions, Gio. And TikTok is slamming the decision. They're saying it was pushed on inaccurate, flawed, and hypothetical information, resulting in an outright censorship of the American people. And now they're indicating they will fight the court's decision.
Let's go!
This morning, another major sign that the countdown clock might be ticking for TikTok.
TikTok is getting banned.
A 3-judge appellate panel upholding a lower court's decision stating the wildly popular Chinese-owned app could be banned in the U.S. if its parent company ByteDance does not sell the app, after fears that China could steal personal information from its 170 million American users, fears that TikTok has long described as speculative and overblown.
For a lot.
Okay, speculative and overblown. No. Okay, they got access to all the information, so they can just take it at will. I mean, I think one of those things where people don't understand when it comes to national security is like, we all want freedom, right? But we want freedom until what? Until people what? People coming and busting our motherfucking heads open and doing all. No, listen. There is a certain level of beneath beneath the surface shit going on that most of us are not privy to at all. And when it comes to protecting our border, the cyber wars, all this other stuff, when it comes to country versus country, you know, it's something so like it's so detailed that we can't even understand it at all. And we just think that, oh, TikTok is just a fun app where we can make money. And they're trying to stop us from making money. Well, we don't really know what's underneath the surface. We don't know why TikTok was created. We don't know why, you know, we don't know anything. We don't know. We really don't know. Someone knows more than we know. So it could be two reasons. Yeah, they could be trying to censor information. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, cool. They also could be trying to stop a foreign entity from stealing all our information and putting us at risk. Yes, those are both viable options. So at the end of the day, we can look at it like, oh, the government's doing this, the government's doing that. But we truly don't know, and we don't have control over that shit. Like, we don't. So if you're on TikTok, get ready.
A lot of us, this is going to be a huge income loss.
Now some users are panicking that ByteDance will not meet the January 19th deadline set by the court.
There are a lot of us who make a living off of this app and are very blessed to be where we are, but also have worked pretty hard to get to this point.
With only 43 days to
Y'all about to be broke. Hey, listen. TikTok is the fucking G League when it comes to content creation. All right? I'm keeping it a fucking buck 100. TikTok is the G League. When you talk about, we're using a analogous analogy, whatever word you want to use to say we're going to use something to describe this. You want to use sports as an example? All right. YouTube is like the NBA, MLB, all that shit. All right. Twitch, Kick, what other ones they got? Twitch, Kick. I feel like there's another one they got that's kind of like on the same level like Twitch and Kick. All right. So I'm going to say YouTube is like at the top. All right. As at the top of like all content creation. If you could be super, super successful on YouTube, you're going to be happy. All right. That's where you want to go. You're going to have a long-term career. It ain't going nowhere. The variables ain't changing too much. Once you get in and you get established, you good to go. It's just really fucking hard to get in and get established. All right. And then Twitch and Kick and stuff like that, that's more like college football to me. All right. Where it's like, it's still good. You can get bread. You can get paid. Now, it ain't going to last as long. And your time on top might not last as long. Or you might get burnt out real quick. And, because college be kind of crazy. But that's what that's like for me, all right? It's like, because you can get paid now and it's pretty good. All right, what TikTok to me is like the fucking G League. And below the G League, it's like semi-pro. Like, it's like Canadian Football League. It's like, what's the lowest level of the soccer leagues you can play in professionally? All right, what's the lowest levels of the basketball leagues you can play in professionally? All right? You don't need that much skill to be successful on TikTok at all. You literally can steal motherfuckers' ideas, information. You can do all these things and make money on TikTok. I'm so serious. Like, go on TikTok right now and see how many original pieces of artwork you see. Nah, it's stolen artwork. People have repurposed and are selling that shit and making some money, which they wouldn't be able to do on other platforms. Like, go look at 90% of the shit that is on TikTok is just someone putting the camera in front of their face, right? With nothing made up at all. Just super simple, super quick, super fast. Say something dumb, something goofy. Ain't gonna explain nothing at all. And then that's it. It's the bottom of the fucking barrel. All right. So when that goes, now all these individuals who are on TikTok, whatever they say, 170 million users, and who knows how many of those users are actually paid partners with TikTok. Yeah, if you were making thousands of dollars doing something super, super easy, well, then now you're going to have to find another platform that allows you to make thousands of dollars doing something super, super easy, and it doesn't exist. And that's why everyone is so mad that TikTok is going where it's going. Also, for the people who want just endless, useless, boring, goofy entertainment. All right. And it's fun sometimes. There's a lot of goofy entertainment on TikTok. TikTok also is good for, people that try to put out information. They do give you the ability to put out certain information without being censored. You ain't talking about everything on motherfucking YouTube. You just not. All right. If you start talking about certain things and you get into the details, or you get into the nitty gritty of certain stuff on YouTube, you might catch a motherfucking strike, a ban, or something. You ain't talking about every topic all crazy like that. And if you do, you better have your homework ready, completed for the professor. Because they going to hit you up with an email and say, hey, you said this. You better appeal it. You better do something. So a lot of people are mad because they think that, unfortunately, they are being targeted for some reason.
ByteDance indicating it will appeal to the Supreme Court. Writing in a statement, the Supreme Court has an established historical record of protecting Americans' right to free speech, and we expect they will do just that on this important constitutional issue.
Also, this whole right to free speech shit, I gotta talk about this shit because this is some bullshit. Ain't no fucking right to free speech. You can't say anything you want to say on none of these apps. Because if you do, they'll ban you. I can't say whatever I want to say all the time, how I want to say it, whenever the fuck I want to say it, all the time, how I want to say it. Now, if you want to be a partner, now, if you want to be monetized, now, if you want to make money, now, if you want to make no money, your speech is free. You get it? You get it? You get it? Y'all understand? If you don't want to make no money, your speech is free. That's how that shit work. That's what they should have put that in the fine print in that motherfucking law. If you want to make money, your speech is not free no more, motherfucker. Everything you say gonna cost you some motherfucking money. Okay, so you better make sure you say the right shit at the right time. If you don't, you fucked up. So January 19th, this app will be banned. The president goes into what? Into effect. Trump is going to be inaugurated on the 20th. So he ain't about to do shit to stop this unless they not selling this. This is gone. This is gone, y'all. TikTok is gone. So hey, I urge all y'all motherfuckers that's on TikTok to hurry up and get on. I would say work your way up the ladder. Don't start with YouTube. You're gonna be depressed. I'm telling you. YouTube is depressing, bro. You could be on here for years and years and years and years and years and years and only have 5 people watch you, maybe. Maybe. I've seen motherfuckers on YouTube with great content, bro, and I be looking at their subscribers and they'd be like, how? Like, are you just boring, or just people don't give a fuck what you talking about, or how? And how are you still here trying? There's some people that have been trying to get monetized for 14 years, bro, on YouTube, and it's just not working. It is not going. They ain't getting no lift. They ain't getting no takeoff. They still on the ground. They still sitting right on the ground. So, hey, if you on TikTok and you think you about to just jump to YouTube and get paid, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not. Listen, first and foremost, all right, you got to get 1,000 subscribers. Boy, 1,000 subscribers. If you thought that shit was hard on TikTok, that shit is like running up the biggest hill ever backwards. Not happening. Not happening. And then on top of that, you got to get these watch hours and these short views and all that stuff. And it's not the same algorithm as it is like on TikTok, where you could just jump on this motherfucker and say some stupid shit and it's going to work. It's not going to work. You're not going to float. You're not going to float. So listen, go to Kick, go to Twitch, get you some friends in the room, start doing some dance videos or do something like that. Get into video games. You want to actually have a niche, a skill, talk about something. I don't know, something. But TikTok people, listen, all y'all motherfuckers about to be sad. There's going to be a lot of motherfuckers back at work. I'm just letting you know right now. Hey, just be ready to see your local motherfucking McDonald's going to be a lot fuller than it was before, because they going to realize real quick that, listen, you ain't going to make no money. Your money going to be gone. Hey, if you is on TikTok and you do need to get your stuff set up. If you got a legitimate something and you in the Milwaukee area, go ahead, holla at your boy. You know, I got my stuff set up on YouTube, so you know I was prepared for this because I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. Hey, I was telling motherfuckers a long time ago. Listen, if y'all think that America gonna allow TikTok to stay here for a long period of time, you crazy. You better start working on a different platform if you want to be a content creator. Because if you do not, these other ones ain't gonna last. YouTube is gonna be here to last. I promise you. Twitch as well, most likely, because they've been here a long time and they got a huge gaming community. But all the other ones, I don't know, man. Kick and all the other stuff, I have no idea if they gonna last or not. I don't know what's up with all these other damn streaming platforms for content creators. But if you ain't got you a YouTube, if you ain't rocking on YouTube, you slacking one time for YouTube, man. Shit, everybody talking shit about YouTube, but hey, you just gotta put that work in. This ain't no easy game. This ain't for the motherfucking the weak-hearted, okay, or the weak-minded. You gotta come on this motherfucker, persevere, do what you gotta do, and just keep going. So hey, TikTok folks. Hey, it's over. It's over. Sorry, y'all. It's over. It's over. All right, Jay-Z. Here we go. Here we go.
Senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett's here with more. Hey, Laura, good morning.
Hey, Hoda, good morning to you. Ever since Combs was indicted by federal prosecutors last fall, these parties he was known for hosting and what celebrities may have attended has been the subject of intense scrutiny. But the blast radius around the star had been relatively contained until now.
This morning, disturbing new claims against music icon Jay-Z. A civil lawsuit detailing sexual assault, originally brought against his longtime friend Sean Diddy Combs, now adding new allegations against the rapper whose real name is Sean Carter, claims both men deny. The anonymous woman, who was 13 at the time, described in the lawsuit as being drugged and raped at an MTV VMAs after party she says Combs hosted in 2000. According to the suit, she recalls accepting a drink from a waitress that made her feel woozy and lightheaded before she says she was raped by Jay-Z and then Combs in a bedroom as an unnamed female celebrity watched. Jay-Z swift.
Bro, first and foremost, she 13, so I gotta break this story down all the way, okay? Because you can't just be attacking a motherfucker without breaking the story down all the way through, okay? You gotta break it down for both sides, all right? So, first and foremost, she's 13, all right? How the fuck is she even at the party? Okay, she's 13 years old. I know, somebody know, she's 13. How's she even at the party? How's she at the after party? Okay, if she's even at the after, if that is true, if she's at the after party, okay, if that statement is true at all, well then I'm not gonna lie. I can start pulling the threads apart and say most of this shit's gonna be true. Because just having her there, knowing she's a minor, knowing these other activities, and her getting a drink. Listen, oh no, you're not gonna tell me some other shit didn't transpire. If that's the case, so this is how I start this shit off. I bring it down to I break it down to its most simplest basic form, because you don't gotta get complicated. All right, just let your fucking mind wander. Take it to its basics and let your mind wander. If I look at this story and I read this in a statement Jay-Z wrote about sitting his three children down to explain the lawsuit and said he mourns yet another loss of innocence. And that's great. But when they say Jay-Z's accused in a civil lawsuit of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000 and she was at the party, why was she at the party to begin with? That's my problem. Okay, so there's just issues with a lot of things to start. Like when you start a story off like that, it can't get better. I mean, I don't really see how it gets better. So, but also, this shit was in 2000, and it is 2024. Man, I just don't understand how some of this shit can. If it is true, if it's not true, like, why wait so long? Either way, you know?
Swiftly issuing a statement Sunday calling the claims heinous and accusing the woman's attorney of trying to blackmail him. suggesting the attorney had tried to seek a settlement first, adding, quote, "I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. My heart and support goes out to the true victims in the world." The billionaire, who is married to megastar Beyonce, saying he is heartbroken. The couple will have to explain the, quote, "cruelty and greed of people to their children." Combs, too, has denied any allegations of...
Okay, so this is where I get lost in this, because any person who is built up, eventually they're going to get knocked down in some sort of fashion, unless you keep yourself, low to the surface. Very few individuals understand that when it comes to popularity and money and fame and all that shit. Like, who's an individual who does a great job of that? Let's see. I'm trying to think of a famous person who does a great job of keeping themselves low to the surface, but they got a lot of money. Elon Musk. Yeah. He probably does the best job of keeping himself low to the surface. For his stats and where he is, he's super accessible. He does interviews. He goes places. He's himself. He talks about everything. He's open. That's one of the guys that you could say, okay, you know he's rich as fuck, but you don't look at him like that. You don't put him on that pedestal like that and judge him to a point where you're like, I need to see him fall. No, you look at him like, nah, I kind of want to see if he can, get a motherfucker to Mars or not. You know what I'm saying? Whereas these individuals, everything for them is status. Status. What I'm wearing. Where am I going? Balenciaga this. Da 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 da. Blah 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 blah. And when you live your life based off status and you want to be these projected kings, well, listen, everybody wants to see the king slain eventually. Listen, you got people down that are peasants that are working underneath you that don't like how you treat them, how you talk to them, what you're doing, and they want to see you fall. So Jay-Z, Diddy, any individual who doesn't understand that once you get all this power, once you get all this popularity, once you get this position, you got to fall back to regular nigga status, okay? You got to start acting like a regular motherfucker again. All right? You can't just let this shit get to your head and blow yourself up and start wearing this shit Diddy wearing and got people looking at you crazy because you think you better than them. Nigga, we put money in your pocket. What you talking about? So, hey, Jay-Z, man, listen, I hope you didn't do it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We don't need no more black man being knocked down. So, I'm hoping Jay-Z didn't do nothing. I'm hoping all this shit go away. I do think it's kind of weird that the 13-year-old girl was even in the party. So, that makes me skeptical towards, what Jay-Z talking about. But then it's also weird that this is just coming out now in relation to the Diddy stuff. And I have no idea what other things are going on in the background, like on the surface level, that Jay-Z may be involved in, why they might be trying to get after him. You know what I'm saying? Because I do understand they do that. They try to slander your name, and the best way they do it, they use minors and children and shit like that. So I do know this is a tactic from the media and a tactic from other individuals to slander people's characters. And to defame their name and all that stuff. So this could be one of those cases where somebody is trying to blackmail Jay-Z. All right? So right now, like I said, until I get all the information, I'm right in the motherfucking middle. Okay? But I gotta go innocent to proven guilty. So Jay-Z, right now, you innocent as a motherfucker until you are proven guilty. But bro, I'm gonna need you to get in front of a camera, my nigga, and go ahead and talk to us. I need to see you say these things. I need to see your eyes when you speak. So I know if I can trust your heart. You know what I'm saying? A statement ain't good enough for me. Not with something as severe as this. If people are saying, yo, I think you did this, and it's something like this, as severe as this, oh, I got to comment on it. I got to talk about it in real life, for real. I can't be out here not commenting on it. Ain't no motherfucking way. We can't do that. So, hey, Jay-Z, hey, man, come on, get your shit together. Get your shit together. All right, y'all. What the fuck going on with Luigi? Luigi. Hey, yo, so they caught the healthcare guy. Luigi Mangione. the charged killer in the Brian Thompson murder case, was living his best life in the months prior to the controversial shooting, enjoying an action-packed trip to Asia earlier this year. Hey, they all up in this motherfucking social media, yo. A source with direct knowledge tells TMZ they had been on vacation with a friend in, Krabi, Thailand. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And met Mangione by chance at a Muay Thai fight in April 2024. We're told the trio hit it off, recommended later to explore the city together, and even planned a future road trip. Dang, bruh. Okay, so let's get into homie real quick. So this is the guy, Luigi Mangione. I could be pronounced this name wrong, but this is the guy who they suspect killed the healthcare CEO. I'm gonna go and get more into it. They might have more of his story right here. I don't really care about the age of vacay. They got hella pictures, bro. Damn, they not playing. Look at this motherfucker. They got him, bro. They got him. They got him. Look at him. Damn, this motherfucker was an Ivy League grad too. I believe so. They were saying. They said he had no motherfucker. Something must have happened to Luigi. Let's go talk about Luigi. Luigi Mangione. Let's see. The arrest of Luigi Mangione. Luigi. Okay, so a couple interesting facts. Bro was caught at McDonald's somehow in Pennsylvania. I don't understand. I mean, like, you don't even gotta take your mask down, bro. Like, and why you at McDonald's out of all places? Like, some shit don't make no sense to do with this shit, bro. And you telling me he got out of New York and he made it all the way to Pennsylvania, but he got caught at McDonald's, bro? What the fuck? What the hell? Something ain't right. Wait. Something ain't right. Nah, there's something ain't right. Something ain't right. No. Hang on. Mangione was carrying multiple fraudulent IDs in a U.S. passport. One of the IDs matched the fake New Jersey ID that the shooting suspect used to check into Manhattan. So he do have fake IDs on him. He had the gun on him, and I guess it was 3D printed. It was a 3D printed gun. So there you go. There's the gun right there. Monday evening with 5 counts in Pennsylvania, forgery, firearm. Dude, he getting charged everywhere. So they're going to charge him in all these countries, in all these states for pretty much everything. All the forgeries, everything. Okay, listen. There's a lot here. They pretty much got everything on him. Everything. All right? So much so that I don't want to read it because it seems like some shit that's just sketchy and a little scary to actually dive into. So, here's my only thing. Here we go.
In essence, it's like if you wrapped your phone in aluminum foil and put it in a bag.
The 26-year-old Ivy League grad was arrested yesterday morning after he was spotted eating hash browns at a McDonald's. Police say he started shaking when they were questioning him.
What did they ask him?
They asked him if he had been to New York recently.
And he responded nervously.
He was very nervous.
In addition to finding a 3D printed gun and a silencer similar to the one used in the murder, police say he also had a handwritten 3-page document reading in part, These parasites simply had it coming, which sources tell CBS News may be an attempt to justify his actions. Altoona police said they've received death threats from people calling Mangione a hero. And NYPD officials say they're concerned that Mangione's actions could inspire wider violence.
There are also posters that we've seen online and in...
Yeah, so homie got a fan base now. Like, whatever his reasoning for taking out that healthcare CEO, it has sparked a level of heroism. I don't know how. Like, people think he's a hero. Like, they think he's heroic. They think what he has done has saved lives, or, you know, something of that nature. And I'm like, damn, for real? Like, it's like that? It's like that when you pop a nigga in the back of the head in broad daylight? 'Cause that's what he did. Like, it's really like that. Like, crazy. But no, I'm not sure why he did what he did, but there are individuals out there, a lot. His social media accounts has blown the fuck up, all that stuff, who thinks he's a hero. So maybe there's more to the United Healthcare story that we need to uncover at a later time. But we're not going to do that right now because, like I said, this story in itself might need just one whole day. I might just have to just go and just break this whole thing down and be like, what the fuck is really going on with United Healthcare? Because if you got a motherfucker that's willing to kill the CEO, and then you got other individuals applauding him and cheering him on and calling him their hero and shit, well, then there might be more to this story than we know. But we're not going to get into it right now. We'll get into something a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get into a little bit of sports. I ain't get into a lot of sports. I'm going to talk about some NBA real quick. They had the NBA Cup yesterday. Get into those scores real quick. Ain't too much to talk about. Just 2 games. The Bucks beat the Magic 114-109, and the Thunder beat the Mavericks 118-104. See, little two quick games. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. All right, y'all. Who the fuck is Billy Carson? Because Billy Carson, man. They got the whole one. They ain't got the whole debate on here. There's some shit going on in the religious world right now, a little scholarly religious world. You got some shit going down. So come on, y'all ain't never been this slow. What you mean? Look like results below are changing quickly. You see how they be trying to play? Billy Carson probably got this shit. Billy Carson probably paid to get this shit blocked. He ain't playing. Billy Carson shit ain't taking shit to the next level. Come on, none of these gonna work. Look, why can't I get the other one? They buggers. When none of them gonna work. When none gonna work. Look, I was trying to get y'all the whole story on Billy Carson, but they was trying to play with us.
Video about today. Billy Carson exposes fake debate video.
The Billy Carson situation just got sad. After calling an emergency live stream to debunk the fake debate, Billy Carson goes on to literally debunk one of his own claims in the video without even knowing it. Billy Carson finally decided to have a conversation with a Christian, and it did not go his way. Wes Huff ended up embarrassing Billy. Some would even say a career-ending debate on Billy Carson's part. But what came next was a slew of cease and desist notices to the moderator, Mark, to Anton, who set this thing up, and to Wes himself. But what makes all this even more embarrassing is Billy Carson's live stream. Over 3.5 hours with him explaining why he didn't perform well, why there is a mass conspiracy of Christian mafia and cabal leaders looking to take him out, him still being under the weather during this appearance. Kind of like when Logan Paul lost his boxing match and said I had a bit of a cold.
I'm sick. I woke up sick. I've been sick for the past 3 days. The first thing I did this morning was sneezed 3 times. It took away that killer instinct.
And then he brags about having friends and high places and even pulling the race card.
You thought I was just some dumb black guy that just happened to get a little lucky with a couple of clips online and gain some popularity.
But the best part of his 3.5 hour stream was when he started to try and debunk the claims that he was debunked for. Specifically, the claims that Wes clearly called him out on regarding the Sinai Bible. He moves the goalposts and tries to reconcile some of the outlandish claims he's made and why he wasn't able to deliver them when he was with Wes face to face. But before we get into that, guys, my name is Ruslan. This channel exists. creators against
a different textual tradition. These distinct source materials contribute to differences in wording and interpretation between the two versions.
Okay, so Billy thinks he's cooking here. Here's the thing. Anyone with this is stuff that within
all right, yeah. So Billy Carson essentially is a guy who made his name recently by speaking about ancient texts and things of that nature. So essentially what is called forbidden knowledge is what his channel is called. Let me see if I can find it.
You're not a child, you're a man. So stop wearing so many layers to go outside and get the bearskin tactical hoodie 4.0.
It was an ambush right after this man had just gotten off tour from another country.
How can a person fully function? Do you understand how the brain operates? He couldn't even breathe. They talked about him almost dying and all this other stuff. And then you want to put out a video about a debate? You debating a dead man, bro.
What?
What? I agree with that.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You debating a dead man, bro.
Billy Carson is suing me. No, I never. In that letter that you showed, defendant number 2 was not a lawsuit letter.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. I ain't to find Billy Carson page, man. Where's Billy Carson page? Billy Carson, where the fuck is your page at? Don't you got a page, bro? Shouldn't just pop up. Okay, forbidden knowledge. This is Billy Carson stuff right here. So this is Billy Carson stuff. Forbidden knowledge is what his stuff is. He has a bunch of stuff where he talks about religion, different texts. He tries to decipher and break down information, but here's where I'm a little lost with Billy. I'm not gonna play his interview that he did with Wes because I just don't think it's out there like that. But there are clips and you can find them. My issue is the way he acted in response to being called out on certain things. It's like, yo, listen, if you do something or you decide to do something, you can't then get mad when individuals, are trying to, pick apart what you're speaking about. So like, you want to make money off all this stuff that you're selling us, right? This, that, this is real, that's real, this is real, that's real, this is real, that's not real, that's not real. Okay. Well, then there's going to be individuals who are going to come after you and say, well, hold on, wait a minute, I don't believe what you're saying is correct, and here's why. And I don't think Billy Carson anticipated that. I don't think he anticipated somebody coming out and saying, bro, I think what you're saying, some of the stuff you're saying is not completely accurate. So Billy Carson flipped out, I guess, like crazy. And, this just goes to show that, like, you just can't really, I don't know if I can trust anybody online no more like that. That's trying to just explain shit to me like they know it from the back of their motherfucking hand and they this and they that. Because it's just like everything now is just to get money. Because none of this is just to help you understand and grow. It's also every time you go on here, buy another book and buy this and come here and spend more money and spend more money. And if there was no money involved, I could have go with these folks. But once you start adding the money in, man, I'm done, bro. Like when you try to tie money into religion and money into anything spiritual, I don't believe you. Like the numerology motherfuckers on TikTok. All these motherfuckers, like, I don't believe you. If once you start tying all this stuff with money, I just think you're trying to hoodwink people and get over on motherfuckers. And that's kind of where I got to with Billy Carson, bro. I'm not going to lie. He kind of feel like a scam artist a little bit. Just a little bit. Not all the way, but just a little bit. He do. Like, I'm just not going to lie. Like, something seems off. And when all this stuff came out with Wes, I kind of was like, damn, I've been feeling that about him. And, the way he handled the situation makes me feel like, nah, bro, I don't know if I trust you that much. Like in what you're saying and how you're trying to, get it across. Now everything really just feels like you just only care about your brand, your image, and the money that you make. I want the truth. I don't want you just to say crazy ass things like Jesus wasn't crucified just because you want clicks, bro. That's what it kind of seemed like now because bro called you out and he seemed like he know what he's talking about. and it seemed like you lost. I don't know. So, hey, if you have not seen it, Wes Hoffman, I think his name is, versus Billy Carson. I'm sure you can maybe find it. I think they took it down though. I think they took that shit down, bro. Oh, never mind.
All right, what's up, everyone?
Oh, yeah,
and I'm trying to move this stuff.
Hold on.
And
yeah, it's right here.
Bill do an awesome job editing this intro to make it way more fancy than this. But I'm here with my good man, Billy Carson, who I've known Billy personally for some years now.
Yeah.
Solid friend, great character, businessman. He's been on Elevating Beyond last time, sharing your whole story behind the story. And what you hugely...
Okay, so they friends, they homies. They know each other. So like I think Billy just mad that he got called out on his shit. I think that's what it come out to, because the way they're sitting, how close they are, you know, like Billy's like, I'm tired, I just came off of a this and all. Like, nah, don't do this shit then. Something ain't right. So like, I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But listen. Here's what I want to tell you. Trust your fucking gut, okay? When you're listening to people and you're taking information, trust your gut. Because everything ain't what it seems, all right? And we got the stuff coming out with Diddy and Jay-Z and there's Billy Carson. All these figures, man, that's supposed to be all high and mighty and up there, and we put on pedestals, they get knocked down, especially my black ones. Come on, Billy Carson. I thought you was like the baby mini black messiah. You trying to give us the H and now I don't even know. Now I'm like, Billy, you just want some money? Billy, you just trying to get us $1? You just another nigga from the hood trying to hustle a nigga, huh? I know you ain't the motherfucker. Nah, I'm playing. Hey, well, listen, trust your gut, okay? Because you never know what's going on, but you can trust yourself. If your stomach tell you something off, it's probably off, okay? It's just probably off. So, hey, y'all, this your boy Leroy Mitchell. We back with another episode. Wake that ass up, baby. You know what I'm saying? All right? Make sure y'all have a fucking blessed day. Enjoy yourself. And trust your gut. Trust your gut, all right? I'll see y'all one of these days. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day.
Do you feel it like
maybe in a couple hours, we don't know.
trying to escape? Do what I wanna do.
Wait up.